Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. And it's a great day in my world because Frankie's here. So Frankie, you're gonna get a locker this year, I hear.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Kind of.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some stuff for your locker, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So shall we make something for your locker right now?
What? Why not?
Okay, so we're gonna use an old CD and turn it into a locker pocket.
Ooh, okay.
For this project, you're going to need old CDs, magnets or large paper clips, felt, scissors, and a hot glue gun. So Frankie, CDs have kind of gone the way of the dinosaur. Well, not really the dinosaur because they're still around. But I have all these old CDs because now I've taken all my music and put it, in digital, right? Yeah. So, and a lot of people have digital music now. So CDs are kind of, sadly, not that important anymore. But they make great crafting projects.
Okay.
And so material. So I'm going to teach you how to make they're super cute. There's little pockets, and you can just keep little simple things in them. You could keep your change for the day, or you can keep, whatever little things you might need, tickets, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So all you're going to do is take a piece of felt, and which color would you like? I've got a couple colors here. I got blue, green, and
I'll do
lime.
blue.
Blue? Okay, cool. So take that. I'll do lime green.
Okay.
Now, do you know if it's going to be a wood locker or is it going to be
I think it's a metal locker.
A metal locker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you're going to be able to use a magnet. If
Okay.
you have a wood locker, there's actually a way to do this as well. You just would use a paper clip and a 3M hook. And I'll show you all about 3M hooks when we're all done here.
Okay.
So take a pen.
Okay.
And take your CD, whichever one you want here.
Ooh,
You like that one? Has a little bit of color to it, yeah.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is just place it on our felt and just trace around it.
Okay.
So you're just going to trace around the whole thing, tight up against the CD. And then just take your scissors, and you got to set right there.
Okay.
And we're going to just cut inside the line. And it's okay if you go outside the line because we can always flip it over and use the opposite side, which is totally fine. Now the reason we're using felt is because other fabrics, they fray.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about felt is that it doesn't fray. And the other thing is it has a little stretchiness to it. Mm-hmm. And so your pocket will actually give with age, which is great because then you can get more things into it.
Yeah.
Now the magnets that we're going to use are actually neodymium magnets. I always say that wrong. But we have a link in the notes below as to where you can get them. You want to get a half decent sized magnet because you want it to have a good strong pull so that it'll stick to your stick to your locker, because if you get a lightweight one or like the ceramic ones, it'll slip off. And you want to actually have a magnet that can actually hold some weight.
I'm really slow cutting.
Oh, no, that's all right. Take your time. So you keep going, and then what I'm going to tell everybody here is you're going to lay your piece of fabric on top here, and then just flip it over. And where the hole is, just at the top of the hole, make a little dot, just a tiny little dot, so that it doesn't come through, just a little teeny tiny dot. And you're going to cut straight across about a half an inch to an inch above that dot. We're just going to cut off a little bit, straight like that, like a little moon pie. So you're making like a little pocket.
Okay.
So just put a little dot there.
Here?
Mm-hmm. At the top there. Yep,
Okay.
perfect. And then if you take this and line it up here, you're just going to cut right along from like that line to that line right there.
Okay.
In between there. You're just cutting a little piece off. And then you flip it back over, and then while she's doing that, I'm going to actually glue mine so that she can glue next. And you're just going to put a little thin bead of glue all the way around the side of your CD, right at that edge. And then just take your felt and lay it on top. Now, as always,
Okay.
got to be a little careful with your hot glue.
Burn yourself.
Exactly. But you're going to just lay that on there. And then if you didn't get it high enough, you can come back and get the edges.
Flip this over.
There we
Uh-oh,
go.
the dot went through.
Oh, did it go through? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all right. We can always you could put a jewel there, or we could write your name on it, or whatever else you wanted to do. You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, you got it. So while she's doing that,
Where do I start from? Like here?
yeah, about because it's going to be right above that little center circle there. So just right about there is good.
Okay.
And just go right around the outside. That's it. That's good. Great.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and just watch that edge there so you don't burn yourself.
Okay.
And then just place that on there. That's it. And then we're going to flip it over.
Okay.
When it's all done. You can let that dry just a little bit. And now you get to decide whether or not you want to use, if you had a wooden locker, you could use this. So I'm going to do this for the wooden locker, and I'm going to let you do the one for the magnet.
Okay.
So these are 2 magnets I've got for you. And these are actually left over from an event that we did. And so it's like, well, why waste not, want not, right? So we had extras of these. Ooh, did you bang your elbow?
Yeah.
Ow.
It's fine.
Okay, so here's one, and you're just going to put that right at the top. And then we're going to take another one and put it right at the bottom.
Okay.
Got it? And meanwhile, while you do that, I'm going to take a paper clip. And the main thing here with my paper clip is that I got to make sure that I glue this in the right direction, because I want to make sure that I'm gluing it where my pocket is. You know, with the magnets, it doesn't really matter. So I put the glue up, and then I just move it to the front here and place it like that, so I know that it's going to hang straight.
Okay.
And then I can tweak it a little bit. And then I've got this extra piece here. And this is to make sure that it doesn't come undone, because like with the magnets, they're nice and solid and straight, but this has got a little bit of extra sticking out, you know, it sticks out a little bit, so this felt will help to keep it in place.
Oh, I put the stuff.
There you go. And so now you can just put your little items right in here, and you can hang that on. Now this is magnetized, so you can take that in here, test it out. Ooh. Now let me show you a 3M hook. If you had a wooden locker, whoops, or a plastic locker, some people have plastic lockers, these are 3M hooks. Thank you, Frankie. These are 3M hooks. And have you ever used these?
I think I have.
These are super, super cool. So what they have is a little tab, right? And it sticks to one side, sticks to the actual hook, and then the other side sticks to the wall, right? And so then you can, let's move that one over. Let's bring this over. You can stick it to your locker, and it'll hold with the hook. So see, you've got that little hook, right? And while we're at it, so it just goes right on there, right?
Cool.
Isn't that fun? Now, one of the things about these hooks that I might as well show you guys while we're here is how to remove it. Because a lot of people, they just want to like yank at it and just pull it straight off by just going like that, chink. And that actually will take the paint or the varnish off. However, if you do it this way, and I have to do it on this side because the other side has paper in it. See this little tabby here? You pull this tabby straight down. Ready?
It's like a command strip.
Yes. And see, then it pulls right off, and it doesn't leave any marks.
Cool.
So you won't get in trouble at school. So if you want more great ideas for your locker, or for back-to-school stuff, or for decorating your room, make sure you come and check me and my friend Frankie out here, because we are going to have lots more for you at Sophie-World.com. And if you like us, give us a
Big thumbs up.
and make sure you subscribe, because we are having new videos coming out every Wednesday and Friday, and you don't want to miss a single one because they're all super fantastic. And I guess that's all I can say is have a great school year, right?
Yep.
All right. Sophie-World.com.
Can I decorate this with Sharpie?
Absolutely. You know, I should have given you jewels. You can totally decorate it up with jewels, or you can use those. Yeah, use the Sharpie mat.